notifications go out, but what's up, bro? How's it going?
All good. Excited to see this. Excited to see the new set.
Yeah, me too. And again, welcome back to Secret Base Trainer. This is our second live stream, I think. I believe the last time we did it was for a set opening. And we had some technical difficulties, if I remember.
Yeah.
It was awful. Yeah, but this time is for Abyss Eye. Came out just yesterday here in Japan, May 22nd, 2026. So before we get started, we currently have a giveaway going on our latest episode of State of the Game with Alex Cook. That just came out yesterday, just at the very beginning of the day. So it's a good preview. It's a good opener for Abyss Eye. We covered a lot of stuff in competitive. Alex had some really good thoughts on 30th. And of course, if you're interested in this set specifically, we preview that. So it's a good kind of place to get your feet wet on this set. Also, our long-promised Phantasmal ETB drawing, I believe it's coming up pretty soon. And those of you who originally entered that drawing are still locked in. So look for that. We'll be blasting that everywhere. So very quickly, before we get started, Abyss Eye, a recap. We had 45, I applied for 45 different lotteries. Everything from Toys R Us to like the big players in Tokyo, like Hallelujah, a lot of card shop places like that, game stores like Geo, some places kind of out and about like Eon, Girafuru, lots of places. I was looking at places like everywhere from Kanto, Hokkaido, Ishikoku. I was thinking, where am I going to go? I was thinking that it was going to be hard to get things, but I ended up with 45 lotteries. Didn't get the lottery results I had wanted to, but that morning I actually went out. I picked up 58 loose packs, and we'll switch to this now. Okay.
You got a box.
Yeah, I got a box. Okay, so we got.
Is it sealed?
Yeah, well, that's the kicker. Okay, that's the thing that hurts about this, bro. So I got 58 loose packs, and I think I thought I had gotten more, admittedly. I was feeling pretty good, but then when I sat down and counted, it was only 58. So we're just under 2 boxes, and that's actually there's a kicker to that it's actually kind of a cool thing, because so the kicker to that is what makes it cool is I went to probably 25 different. I went to a couple of shops, but there were probably convenience stores. So I think that the Darkrai, the MUR, the most expensive card in the set right now, I think there's like 1 in 30 boxes or something, like some ridiculous number. Extremely hard to pull. I pulled these from 25 different boxes. So you think about it, if you get one sealed box, you're guaranteed maybe you're going to get one good thing. But when you're getting this many pulls from different boxes, there's a good chance you'll get something different also. So it's kind of give and take. The odds of hitting something with one box isn't good, but if we're going to play bad odds, might as well pull from lots of different boxes. And hey, check this out. So actually, one of the lotteries I did win, I went in. This is from one of these electronic shops. I went in. I thought, okay, great, I can get a sealed box. This is a sealed collection. Yes, great. I didn't say anything about taking out the shrink wrap. He didn't say, there wasn't anything about that on the drawing page. But then he said, so I have to remove the shrink wrap. Is that okay? And I said, do you have to? He said, yes. And he took out an X-Acto knife and he stabbed it. And I thought, then he handed it to me after I paid it. And I thought, wait, he didn't do anything. It was like just pretending, right? But then before he did, he just opened one little flappy corner here.
Oh, man.
It hurts so much. That hurts so much.
He didn't do total damage, but he did enough.
Yeah, the thing about this is a sealed box, because a lot of the thing about the seal is you want to guarantee that it hasn't been tampered with. So technically this is
technically it's good. It's only a slight minor tear.
Yeah, you couldn't play with the contents of this with that small of an incision.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're a sealed collector, this is less than pristine. I've never seen this before. It's interesting that you just stabbed it like that, but
it's crazy.
It is what it is. That hurt. I thought of you the minute I saw that. I thought that's technically it's a sealed box, but I don't think that.
So you're gonna open it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to. It's just Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want. We're just day 2, and they're going to be re-releases, and I'm going to go try to get some other stuff. I'm going to hop out to the country, go to the city. In a worst case scenario, I can buy things online for a little bit more to get sealed. Yeah. Just by my book, it doesn't fit the sealed collection.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. So we'll open that. Actually, it's nice because I'll get to open a little bit more. We'll see kind of what's in the set.
Nice.
Right. So that being said, I think we talked about this on the State of Game with Alex yesterday. This is technically it's a dark theme set, but there are also a bunch of weird things. There's a potential for a ghost archetype deck. Really some cool ghost cards that Alex said could be competitive. There are a bunch of fossils that may get some play. There's a Misty card, but it actually turns out there's no Misty SAR. So you only have one female SAR. So I guess the Darkrais are the pricey ones right now. We also have a slew of different SARs, some characters, some Pokemon. But ultimately we're going for the Darkrai. That's what's going to be the high value item here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get started. All right, we'll just go slow first. Just open a couple packs, get our feet wet, and then we'll maybe do 5 at a time or something like that. What was the last thing you opened there, bro?
Probably some Ascended Heroes.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, that's sad, man.
It's great.
That's probably. What do you think? Is it going to be the best set of the year for the States?
It could be. It'd be very hard to beat.
Okay.
It'd be very hard right now.
Okay. Yeah. I think the
Perfect Order Dud Chaos Rising just arrived, so it's definitely an upgrade. And then I think Pitch Black will be actually very good. It'll be this basically.
Yeah. Okay. That Pitch Black, you got the was it the Pokemon Center ETB pre-order?
Did I get Pitch Black? I don't know if they did it yet.
No, they haven't. Okay. But you got the Ascended.
I got Ascended. I got Chaos Rising. So let me see.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Those are both the ETBs on those. Both look amazing too.
They do look good.
All right. And so I was going to, I've actually been thinking there's some streamers to go on. They do long live streams. I was thinking I might do that and just go one by one and see how much of the set we actually complete. But since you're here, I think we'll probably do 3, maybe 4 packs at a time. Just try to rip through it pretty quickly.
Sounds good.
Yeah, this is actually, it's not it's very similar in composition to Ninja Spinner and Mini Kizel, the last 2 sets we've had in Japan. You got a gold MUR card that's high value. You got a couple cards that are just kind of interesting, like Mini Kizel had the Meowth, which is competitive. SAR for that's, I think, 18,000 yen, so we're talking $120 somewhere in that vicinity. And then you got the SR that is also, it's still competitive, so the SR is $30, here in Japan. So you had that. Ninja Spinner was very similar. You had the Greninja and not much else. And so this is actually, I'm excited about this because when it comes down to, I'll open it up and I'll see maybe there's some things I can play with. But ultimately, there's just a couple cards we're going for because apart from the Darkrai, the SAR, that's our first, okay, of any sort. Apart from the Darkrai, the MUR SAR, and the I believe Alex says Gwen is the female SAR. Everything is going to be able to be gotten for cheap, secondary.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm excited about the set. Oh, I think I saw some in shiny, but you really, if you don't get the top 2 or 3 cards, it's just you're gonna get everything else very easily. It's just the top 2 or 3 right now that are kind of a hurdle. And actually, I don't know if I like that format for the card game. Okay, this is just
okay.
Yeah, pretty.
Not bad.
Alex said this might be viable. He didn't seem as excited about it as some of the other things in the set, competitively.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I know you didn't like this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, I just got this in Legends ZA. I just completed end game stuff, DLC end game. Actually, it's kind of cool. It's kind of, you kind of have to wrap your head around what's going on. It's kind of a goofy character otherwise. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So the question, yeah, like this kind of opening, it's not like Ascended where you got mirror cards, you got the mega rares, and then SARs and stuff. It's just he's gonna open a bunch of commons, a bunch of uncommons. We're gonna look at a couple EXs. What's gonna be his rare pull? So actually, I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't just get sealed boxes to show you, because at least with the convenience store stuff, we're pulling from lots of boxes. So there's just the odd chance, like the one MUR that I've got was the from Mega Symphonia. That was just from 5 loose convenience store packs.
Yeah.
So
what were the limits at the convenience store?
Everyone was different. It's weird. There are these kind of scoopers on social media who will give you info about what's coming out when. And every convenience store is different, and they have general guidelines, but it's varies significantly across convenience stores. For example, Lawson technically is supposed to be opening at 7. They go on sale at 7, and there's a 30-pack limit per person. But one Lawson I went to, they did that at 7. If you weren't there at 7, everything was gone. And we have a lot of foreigners going in, just scooping up for resale. Now, unfortunately, it's really sad, but. Then another Lawson I went to, they did it at 10. They opened at 10, and there's a 10-pack limit. So I got 10 there. Family Mart was 10 per person. I lined up to do that. I like to go there and get coffee and line up first. Then there was another Lawson that said, "Sorry, we don't have any." Another Lawson another Family Mart was 2 packs. I think I got 2 places that gave me 10 each. There were maybe 2 or 3 7-Elevens that had a 3-pack limit. Everything else was first AR. Check it out. That's a good one. Kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, this is kind of I don't remember which set it was last year. Maybe you said the AR for one of the other Pokemon the base of this. You said it looked like it should have been an SAR. This is really this is kind of seems like
it's a good card.
Good art. Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, I remember it was the other one. There's the purple one. I don't remember the English name of it, but I think you said at the time that it should have been an SAR. It just looked that good. It's interesting. Okay. Yeah, so everyone was different, Roy. Every single one was different, and the good thing is typically once a convenience store, the manager will change. There are a couple, man. The last month or so, the managers have all changed. So all the people I knew, especially at 7-Eleven, they've all switched out. And these places I've been going to for years, they just the new staff all come in, and they don't even know me. I'm just like someone who they've met for the first time. There's no rapport built up, no rapport. So that's hard. But typically, once management has decided something, they don't change. They stick by. So I am able to put together a route.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I got a question for you. Okay, so there is the gold MUR day 1. I believe. Oh, this is a guy I like from Sun and Moon. Cool, nice. We're gonna get most of the set completed. Wouldn't be surprised. I'd say we're gonna get. I don't think we'll get to 100. There are 118 cards in the set. But given the speed of things, unless I get really lucky with the convenience store stuff, I'm gonna say I don't get to 100. I think I'll probably get to, I'll say like 92, 95. That's my guess. Because there are 81 cards are your standards. That's amazing. So you have a total of 37 cards that are secret. So yeah, there's no way I'm going to get over 100. Okay, so I got a question for you. One of the lotteries I did get, bro, was in the city. And it's kind of a hike. I actually, just the way they're located, it's hard for me to get out to them, and I've never gone there before, but we got a first Misty, but I won 2 boxes.
Cool.
And I would typically think, okay, I'm not going to resell them. I want them for my collection and or open them.
Yeah.
The resale these with this set as of this set, everything is gone from 180 yen to 200 yen a pack. So we're talking a clean 6,000 yen per box. The retail on those is now between 1,300 and 1,400 yen. So it's over twice retail now. So I'm thinking if I wanted to buy them for my collection later, I don't want to pay that, so I'd go get them now. But the caveat is they're going to remove the shrink wrap. So
Exactly.
so what do you think? Do I? Because no one wants to buy ones without the shrink wrap, you know. And
No.
I wouldn't want to sell them secondary, so I would either open them. They're no good. So basically, do I want to spend the time and the money to go down and buy 2 sealed boxes with the shrink wrap removed, and I might get half the value back on the box? What would you do in that situation?
Ooh. Yeah, that's a tricky one, because you're just gonna end up with so many duplicates if you open it.
Yep.
You know, it's just not gonna be worth your while to open 2 of them. Unless you're really going for a chase card, but even then, in this set, yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I just haven't updated yet. Yeah, I don't know. What are the tariffs like for shipping again? Are they still the same, or did they change?
I believe I sent you some Ascended recently. That's cool.
Yeah, the Slowpoke one is cool, actually.
Yeah, isn't it cool?
I like that.
Fun. Yeah, that's cool. You get into it.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah, that could be a sleeper in this set.
Yeah, there are some of them that I think people are after the fact, and you know, it's like the Magikarp from the start of Scarlet and Violet that blew up in price. Some of them after the fact, they're just unattainable unless you get them early.
Yeah. There's in this now. Yeah, Slowbro is one. What else is here? I actually like the Whale Lord.
Oh yeah, there's good. I think he has. I don't know if he has an SAR this time, but he has an SR as well, right? There are a bunch of them.
An SR. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some decent cards.
Yeah, and what's so vexing about this? I could go down, homie, and I could get 2 boxes, and I end up with 2 Darkrai MURs. Wow, I've just doubled my money.
Yeah.
I can sell a one and go actually reinvest in different things. But then conversely, I can go and I could get a box that has a 500 yen SR and 3 ARs that I've already gotten, and then I've blown.
Yeah, the Mega Dark.
Sorry.
Yeah, the Mega Darkrai. Yeah, that could be that could be the really expensive one, hey?
Yep. I think right now day one. Yeah, the Darkrai is pricey, another fossil, and then I think the SAR is number 2, and then I think it's Gwen Muku is the female, the SAR. I think that's number 3.
Oh yeah.
And
in Japan I could see that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Misty, for what it's worth, the SR for Misty was number 10 on the list, I believe, like 6,000 yen.
Yeah. Yeah, some decent cards.
Yeah,
We'll get all of these cards will be in Pitch Black, which releases 17th of July here.
Ooh, it's so late. Wow.
Yeah. We gotta talk about.
Hey, we got hey, what's up? We got No Scope. I saw drop a comment. What's up, man? How's it going? We are well, I'm here in Japan, day 2 of Abyss Eye. Open a bunch of goofy packs, hoping for some things a little bit more than 500 yen a piece, but doing 5 packs at a time right now. How's it going there?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I was just saying, we gotta talk about Storm Emeralda.
Oh, that's gonna be
the
ridiculous.
That's releasing on July 31st.
Yeah. You know, being a Pokemon collector, it's bad for your health, homie. I just like the stress. I can't tell you how nervous I was, because I don't want to go in and fight with people. That's exactly opposite of what I would want to do. Oh, we got a second good Audema.
I think that could be one of the biggest sets of this year.
Oh, Storm Emerald, yeah, I think we got that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a Lucario or there's some other fan favorite in that set. This is our second. We're gonna I was talking to Alex about this. We in our last state of the game, the video we just released yesterday. We did a giveaway. We have a giveaway for 6. I don't know if there was an SAR, but there were some SRs, some ARs that I opened. This is going to go into the giveaway pile. I got this big box. I'm going to actually put together a box on me. We're just going to do random drawings from that to do the giveaways for going forward. Yeah, but Emerald is going to be a ridiculous set because the last Rayquaza we had was nonsense. Back in, this is Sword and Shield now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oof. Again, thanks for dropping by, No Scope. Hope you're doing well. Oh man. Yeah, so okay, bro, so if you were me, okay, you got 2 lotteries from a card shop that you've never been to before. They say, sorry, you gotta take the shrink wrap off. Take it or leave it. Would you spend the couple hours of time and money to get up there and to get
probably not
sealed boxes only to gamble and not get your money back?
No, I mean, probably not. How long is it going to take you to get there?
I'd say it'll be based on where it was. I'd say it's less than 2 hours. You know, just sit on a train. I can do some PC stuff, get PC work. But yeah, we're talking 2 hours one way up there.
Oof. 2 hours one way?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, if it was just for a pure minty sealed box,
yeah, for sure. If it was
otherwise I would just I would just snipe it online and get the sealed box and then just buy the card that you want.
Those MURs,
buy the card that you want.
Yeah, those MURs are getting hard. It's harder and harder to look at them and want to grab them because everything is $100.
I just give up on them.
Yeah.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested in the gold cards. It's fun. It's fun if you pull it because there's like a monetary value to them. But the monetary value is only what people want to give it. I think over time it's like having just a shiny gold card. Like you can't really see the art.
No.
It's just I really don't like it. I actually this is why I want to go back and even get so many old sets because they don't have those MURs.
No.
And I like it that way.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
I just think it's a silly rarity to have. I actually like what they did with Black Bolt and White Flare. Like if you just have like a white card or a black card or even the Victini like a full red.
Oh, cool.
I like that. I just don't full on gold cards.
Yep. And the whole before the MURs, we did have several generations of URs. If you go back to it was X and Y had them, and they value now. I think I saw someone trying to get it. Might just be an X. We'll see. But throughout Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet, people largely didn't care about the gold cards. They were kind of scoffed at. They were rare, but people, I got an SR here or something. 97 out of 81. Okay, and this is from loose convenience store packs. So I think if I recall correctly, SRs are 1 out of 3 boxes. I think the rate's similar. So we're just pulling loose packs. We got an SR. All right, here we go.
Which one?
Ooh, Mega Sandara.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And this is continue the whole theme. This Mega line where they have the base form and then the Mega Evolution. Yeah, that's really cool. Yes. Okay. On SR. I don't know the value on that, but that is cool. That's a sorry, SARs are one out of 3 boxes. Sorry, this isn't that rare. But it's just good to get. No, I think SRs are, if I recall correctly, this just like with Ninja Spinner, they have these 3 card boxes where you could get 3 rare cards in a single box. I think it's 1 in 12 odds. 1 in 12 boxes had that. But typically we're talking 1 or 2 of these per box. So that's pretty good. Hitting 1 from some loose packs. Yeah,
that's good.
And for people who don't want to collect all the crazy people who aren't crazy like me who collect every single card in existence, just having a sleeves and sleeves of all of these with the same art style, how cool would that look? All these.
Sweet.
Yeah, that would look really cool. It probably actually admittedly will look better, a little bit better. Yeah, but so I'm really thinking, bro. I was yesterday, release day, I hopped on my bike. I did rounds and I was going until about 1. I thought, oh, let's extend a little bit more. Let's get some more. And I didn't have the time to do that run on yesterday's release day. If I don't get anything today, anything that I'm satisfied with, I might be tempted, just bring my computer, on the train and go down and grab those two, but they won't be sealed. That's the thing that really hurts,
Yeah, true.
Talking about Ascended Heroes, though, one thing I did get just total coincidence, a different lottery. I actually I won a box of the Star Trek 100 Battle Collection.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go pick up that tomorrow. Those were retailing for 841 yen, and they on the secondary they go for 4,000 yen. So we're talking 5 times. That's the markup on them, and they're highly weighable. Yeah. So nothing about it is. To date, I've only gotten 3 of them, so I'm gonna go get one. I'll probably weigh it, and if it's not a good weight, then I'll put it on my sealed collection.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'll open it. Yeah.
No.
Another EX.
Another EX.
Yeah. We're about 2/3 of the way through the single packs.
I read that the Pokemon Center in Japan needs your ID.
Yeah, and this is a lot of foreign media. I wish you had mentioned it. This has really bothered me the last couple of days. A lot of foreign media, ignorance is bliss. A lot of foreign media has been inaccurately reporting on that. Japan has this system called My Number, and it's very new in implementation. It's only 4 or 5 years ago that they started doing this. A lot of this came out of the Corona panic. And My Number, I don't know if there's a direct equivalent in other countries, but it's just another way. It's similar to a social security number, I guess you could say, for people in the States. But it's another way for the government to be able to have access to information, to be able to categorize you, to be able to monitor you. And a lot of people have been very hesitant to want to subscribe to this My Number system. Like, for example, Japan's healthcare is socialized, so everybody pays in. And they they're not, I think by the Japanese constitution, you're actually not allowed to impose the My Number system on people. You're not actually legally able to make people do it. But politicians have been setting up so that they try to make everything harder for you. So if they make it a little bit more of an inconvenience, people just say, I might as well go get it. Oh, hey, what's up? We got a SCA in the chat. Hey, how's it going, man? Doing good. I thought you might show up. Thanks for dropping by. We're just talking about that goofy new the My Number system, the requirement for buying cards from the Pokemon Center online. How's it going for you? Yeah, but that whole system, a lot of people have been hesitant to buy into it. And I think I checked, I was curious of the numbers. Just like with all the nonsense from 2020, they have these things to get people to do things. We'll say we'll give a free comic, we'll give you a free donut, a burger, fries. And a lot of people buy into that. They've started doing like points, like if you do the My Number system, you get points that can be used for shopping and things like that. So little cheap things, and people, why there's social pressure, there's a lot of that in Japan, of course, or inconvenience, might as well just get it, that way their government isn't making things harder for me, or hey, I get some points, cool. I think
so this number, is it optional that people get this card?
Yes, it is. The My Number thing is the Japanese constitution. I believe it's not set up so that they can compel you to do it yet. Unless there's a constitutional change, they can't make Japanese citizens get the number. They just can make it harder.
Did you get one?
No, and I didn't. My wife didn't. The government doesn't need anything more that than they're already stealing from us. So
then for you, Pokemon Center, you'll be blocked.
I'm done yet, and the acceptance rate. I was thinking, like for people 80, 90, the acceptance rate is 90%. People have gone into it. People in, I think was it the 18 to 40 age demographic is 77%. So just under a quarter of the population has said, no, I don't want that. And so, I talked about this. I've been kind of spicy on X as of late. My privacy, the little privacy I have that the government hasn't stolen from us is not worth being able to buy some cards. I can still go to other places. I'd rather on the secondary market pay double, than going to that My Number system. So that's what it is. A lot of people, especially the Japanese X, was overjoyed. People have already kind of bought into that, and they bought into 2020 just the same. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm just, I got an SAR.
Again?
But, so we'll get into that in a minute. Let's go.
Oh, I think I know what that is.
I know what this is. Okay. More Pekko. Yeah. Okay, cool. We got SAR. That's cool. All right. Good stuff. The SARs are one in 3 boxes. So that's a good pull for 58 loose packs. So I beat the odds, you know, loose packs, and cool. I don't know the value on that, but that's great. All right. And so, you know, again, I can't, you know, everyone has to live by their own convictions. I don't agree with the whole my number system. But essentially, you know, what was really kind of this is step 3 in what they've been doing. What really hurt is kids can't have accounts anymore because you have to pay with a credit card, and kids don't have credit cards in their name. So the kids, this is Pokemon claiming this is for the kids. Yeah. For the kids, it's for the kids. Kids can't buy things from the Pokemon Center anymore. Yeah, kids can't have their own accounts. And then they said, okay, we're going to make you get another phone number. So if you have a family member who, like an older family member who's been buying cards, an adult who has a card but doesn't have a phone number, they have to be compelled to get a phone number. And then they said we need a my number, and that's going to come in April. And what really hurts about that, this is intentional. This is right before the 30th. So I'm not going to be able to even apply for 30th from the Pokemon Center Online. And I am completely, absolutely just devastated by that. I'm quite disappointed, but what you have to realize is that's a choice. A lot of people on Japanese X, even though they were antagonistic about it, they said, if you don't get the number, don't get the cards. And that's fine. Nothing. Cards shouldn't be worth your dignity. They shouldn't be worth fighting people over about. They shouldn't be worth you losing privacy, or you know, it's almost like a drug. How they're able to control people, you know, with cards. If it's getting to that point, you need to put them down. So I've thought maybe for other things, maybe if Pokemon gets into certain things online or does certain social causes, I'm happy to bow out, but this is fine. I'll just go other places and get them. It is okay. But what's really unfortunate is a lot of electronic shops recently have done the same my number system with a caveat or a driver's license. Yeah. So you got the more Pekko EX. That's cute. With that fat foot up there. Cool. Yeah, a lot of the. Oh hey, SCA. Yeah, this is Chaos Rising. This is Abiss Eye. This is brand new. It just came out in Japan yesterday. Darkrai set. It has some fossil Pokemon in it. It has Ghost Pokemon. It has Misty trainer card in here, but it's mainly Darkrai. And I think thus far we've gotten some good ARs. We got an SAR. These are 1 in 3 boxes, but I went to convenience stores where I was getting 1, 2, 3 packs only, and I got this. This is a great hit. But we got some others, duplicates that'll go in some giveaways later. But yeah, this is brand new to Japan. I think GM, you said this is out in other markets. What, in July?
Yeah. This will be in Pitch Black.
Ooh, Pitch Black. The SCA. Have you? Yeah, that is a cool name. Yeah, SCA. Have you seen the artwork for Pitch Black? The ETBs. It looks really good, man.
Yeah,
if you haven't, check out Pitch Black ETB. It looks really cool. I definitely said the overseas markets that you guys to get the ETBs.
I'm still more excited about Sword and Shield. I've been thinking about Silver Tempest all week. I'm like, that's just like such a good set.
Yep.
Such a good set. Like, I'm just I'd love to get a case.
Yeah, and there's some Sword and Shield has been heavily bought out, a lot of things, but there's some sleepers. There's I think we talked about it. We have a Sword and Shield things to look out for set coming out. a video coming out on that, and there are some sleepers. I think I talked about it on the video. The trick or treat Pokemon packs. They don't have a lot of value, but there are some exclusive stamps in there. And as a sealed product, it actually looks pretty cool. Wait, what is this? Oh, SR. We got our first SR. Cool. Wow, I'm running through all these. Okay, wow, look at this. Okay, SR. Reggio from Sword and Shield. Lidier, do you remember Lidier?
Yeah.
This is her brother, for what it's worth in the lore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Got an SR. Good stuff. Wow. And I think ultimately, like all the cards you're seeing here, I think they're all gonna like day one. Everything is inflated, so I'm looking at excepting the Darkrai MUR. They just have everything. Oh, got another AR. Cool. Cool. But just have everything you see right now on value. Like the Misty is 6,000 yen. The SR that's gonna be 3,000. You know, everything will be halved.
Yeah.
The Darkrai MUR will probably go up. The SR will probably stay how it is. I wouldn't be surprised if the Miku, the Gwen SR stays similar. Yeah. SA says, "I'll get. Will you get a bunch of Silver Tempests, GM? Is that your plan?"
Crown Zenith is amazing. Yeah, I would love some. Insane still.
Yeah, the Lugia is ridiculous.
It's great.
And I think Alex on the State of the Game, the video. SA, by the way, thanks for commenting on that. It's fun to talk about.
Yeah, Crown Zenith it's like the whole era is amazing. And the thing is, like, if you're gonna buy a new booster box in the new set, which they're all gonna range between 300 and 500, you can still go back and get a box for 500 from Sword and Shield.
Yep.
So that's the kind of, I'm like, what? This is like, why not scoop some old stuff?
Absolutely. That's the way to go.
I wish there was a booster box for Crown Zenith. There's booster bundles.
Yeah, there are some sleepers there, and again, like the trick or treat things, I think those are cheapy little products, but at some point, whoa, bro, check it out, we got another SAR.
I think I know what it is.
This is loose packs, you guys. These are supposed to be 1 in 3 boxes, and this is why I like the loose pack.
Wait, hold it there for a second. Wait.
Okay.
Wait a second. Let me see the color of the bottom of that. Okay. Yeah, go for it. I think I know which one it is.
If it is, okay.
I was just looking at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't even know. That's not. I think Darkrai is number 2.
Yeah.
The female is number 3, but this is a good one. Wow. Okay, I'm happy.
That's cool.
That's amazing. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm quite happy about that.
Loose packs.
Ooh, this is loose packs is where it is. Because I think actually, you know, you could say like maybe up until Sword and Shield, there was an argument, buy boxes because you're guaranteed 1 good hit. But the way it's happened with Mega, they've increased the odds for SRs. So you'll get like 1 or 2 SRs guaranteed per box, 3 ARs. But then the SARs are 1 in 3 boxes.
Yeah.
MURs are like 1 in 12 boxes. So it's actually, the odds are better now buying loose packs and just rolling the dice than buying boxes. That's ridiculous. Wow, I got 2 SARs, an SR, sorry, 2 SRs, 5 ARs from less than 2 boxes worth of packs. That's amazing. Wow. Hey, just a sec, real quick. Let me. I want to show SCA something since you're here. Right. Yeah, SCA was GM was one of the winners from one of our giveaways, and the way we were talking, the letter I sent to him didn't arrive there, and typically when we do giveaways like larger items like sealed things, we insure it and we ship it with tracking just to make sure it gets there. But like loose cards, if you put loose cards and you get them tracked, the value of the cards is about 1/3 of the shipping. The shipping costs 2 to 3 times more to have them shipped than the cards themselves. So typically we do just simple envelopes and shipping, and if they don't get there, you just have to understand that's how it works out. But SCA's been on here a bunch, and we're still trying to work it out. But SCA, if that litter doesn't arrive, got a couple others I'm going to send you instead. I know your Pikachu collector. This is from GM. You and I are talking about the
trick or treat.
Yeah, the trick or treat. Yeah, the Pikachu stamp. We're going to send this one to you, and the Japanese version of the 25th. I know you said that you had the English version of that, so we'll send a couple Pikachu your way. We need to work that out though. Yeah, it's just kind of where he's at is that it happens with the mail sometimes. So yeah, thanks for your patience with that though. Yeah, so got 3 more loose packs of this, and then we'll open the box and get out of here. All right. Are you going to try to get either the Abyss Eye, GM?
Yeah, I was thinking. I mean, they're going for $30 already.
Oh yes, it's ridiculous.
So, so I don't know. I feel like I just want to keep that and invest in older stuff right now, because this stuff's gonna be available. Like, it's not gonna shoot up crazy.
No.
So I'm not too worried about this, but I do like the SAR.
Yeah.
The Mega Darkrai. That does look good, and it's the same art as the I think the Giratina in Lost Origin. It's by the same artist.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay,
so people are going to want this card.
Yeah, if that's the case, then wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's wrong. Yeah, it kind of hurts to see those things, because then as a collector, if you don't get it, you're going to be paying a lot after the fact to get it out of the collection. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think actually, all things considered, that's a good run for loose packs. I think it's downhill from here, because unless we get something ridiculous, the odds are just not with us. I think it's 1 in 3 boxes has. It might not be 1 in 12 boxes. It might be 1 in 30 boxes. Because when I heard the number, there's this Japanese YouTuber named Cardinite, and he opens cartons and he does the statistics on them. He analyzes and gives us odds. And when he's opening so much, they're pretty concrete numbers. It might have been 1 in 30 boxes has the MUR. Yeah. So, maybe we get lucky and get a 1 in 3 box. I'm not holding out for hope for I think it was like, maybe it was 1 in 30 boxes or something ridiculous, which is why the MURs are so, priced the way they are. So yeah, this is our sealed box for today, you guys. But for those of you who maybe didn't see this one, GM and I were talking at the start, the way prices are exploding now. I think year-end set, the V-Star Universe showed me the last set of Sword and Shield. You're talking about Sword and Shield stuff that's good. V-Star Universe, high class pack. That at retail, I remember years ago now, I didn't get enough of it, and I thought I want to buy some more. And instead of 5,500 yen for the box, I thought I should hop on Medicardi, I'll buy some sealed. I was paying 7,000 yen per box. How nice is that secondary market, 7,000 yen now in retrospect? This is day one. These are reselling for almost double that. But I wanted to open this. I wanted to keep the sealed collection, but because you have resellers and scalpers now, the card shops open them, and I thought the guy said, "I'll sell this to you. You won the lottery, but I have to open it." I said, "Okay," and he didn't open it. He just stabbed it. He stabbed it, and broke the shrink wrap a little bit. So it doesn't qualify for the sealed collection. So we'll open this, and this will be the end of the opening for today. Actually, the way sealed is going now, it's really hard to want to open sealed things just because they're so valuable. You want to add them to your collection instead of opening them. So I'm actually kind of glad I have this as an excuse to open it, because I didn't want to open a bunch of sealed stuff, after the fact, knowing how pricey it is. All right, here we go. Best part of the show.
Yeah.
Are you guys into that ASMR? All right, here we go. That's such a rare sound now. I really took it for granted. My kids and I used to open 151 and all that nonsense, and didn't even think anything about it. All right, but this is the first and only sealed box we'll be opening. Hopefully, I don't want to open any more sealed. I got one more thing to show you while we're doing that. This is for Abyss Eye, actually. This is interesting. Okay, so for the Ninja Spinner set, they'd have these little displays, this hanging paper box with displays. ISA says, let's pull some fire. Yeah, hopefully, man. I really want to. Hopefully. Thanks. But they had these little cards, and they did this with Ninja Spinner as well. And for the winners, I sent one in as well. So the next time we do giveaways, we'll give these to winners as well. I don't know why Pokemon feels it's necessary to do these things. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's cool. I mean, you can actually, this actually has a deck separator. Yeah, but these cards, I don't know why they did them, but it's kind of a cool little gimmick. I mean, especially like if you cut this cleanly, it could go in a deck box and that'd be a separator, just like with the Greninja. It's kind of a cool idea, at least. You know, so we'll be giving away some of these as well with cards down the road. All right, yeah. So yeah, SCA, I'm gonna take that. Yeah, hopefully we'll get something good with this set. And doubles going forward, we'll just add them to giveaways. A lot of them really don't have. Typically, if I get doubles, unless it's something playable, we'll do 3 packs at a time and then get out of here. Unless it's something that's really playable, I want 4 of in a deck. A lot of this stuff really just doesn't have a lot of secondary market value. You know, you can't, like, if you go to a card shop, they'll kind of undercut you on prices, and if you sell it online, they will take their 10% off it. So it's not worth the time to take it to shops. It's much more satisfying, you know, to put it on giveaways for people who really want them. So any doubles we get like that, that's what we'll be doing with them. All right, going through this, I think we're at this point. I think we're probably pretty close to getting the basic 81 cards, those completed, and I don't think we'll get to. Yeah, my original estimate. I wouldn't be surprised if we get to like 92 out of 118. I don't think we'll get beyond that. But let's go. Let's just hope for that SAR, that MUR. Wouldn't that be cool? The only one I've gotten again was the Gardevoir, the from M1S Mega Symphonia, just loose packs. I think that was a short we did at some point. Yeah, that's the only one. Not the Lucario, not the Dragonite. Not the Greninja, or was it Zygarde? Yep, those MARs. I think GM, your perspective on that, just pretend they don't exist. That's actually a pretty good way to think about it.
It is.
Yeah, if you get lucky, you get lucky, but yeah.
I think there's no. You're ruining the art if you just paint the whole card in gold. I just don't see the benefit of that unless, like I said, if the car was like all white and you could see the art, or all black.
Yeah.
Even that red Victini card is so cool. Did you ever get that in the end?
No, I didn't, and it's going up in price a whole bunch. I'm going to at some point.
Yeah.
I should have in hindsight, but it was never at a price that I was happy with. And there are a lot of them out there. I mean, there are rare cards out there. But yeah, at some point I will. I should have. The Zekrom and the Reshiram I never got either from the BW set. Yeah, so I have none of those 3 cards for the BWRs. Yeah, it's a pretty card. It definitely, the red is a nice treatment. We definitely, you and I have both definitely been thinking about red a lot recently. You know, but it's the gold cards. Again, I mean, all throughout Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet, you know, people didn't really care about the gold cards. They were kind of scoffed at. And I always liked them. I'm a gold guy, but people didn't really care about them. I think now there's a frenzy. I think they're definitely seeded a lot less now. Oh, God, cool. Raibolto, new AR. I think that's a Manectric. Right? Is that Manectric in English? Really? That's cool. Didn't know that was in there. I've been trying to avoid spoilers this time around. Going through and just interacting with people on X and Instagram, you just happen to come across them. But for the most part, I've avoided looking at them. Yeah, the MUR. Oh, we got an SR here. Okay. All right. That's not great because I think that means we're disqualified from an MUR unless it's like a three rare card box. That's, I believe, 1 in 12 odds. Ooh, Mega Zeraora. Cool. All right. Good stuff. I'm happy with that. I think that we're missing. I think there might be one with a similar treatment for Darkrai, I believe. So we got 2 out of 3 for that. That's good. Cool. Look at that. So let's see. We'll probably do at some point maybe an edited down version of this, maybe a best of hits. I actually recorded the different when I was picking up at different shops how many I was getting from each one. Maybe we'll do a short or something of that sort, and a compilation of all this. I just if you get it's amazing the way things are seated now. If you don't get the best hit, or if you get the best hit, it just completely changes your opening. I'm looking at this now, I'm thinking, oh, that was great. I'm happy I got some things, 2 SARs out of 58 loose packs is amazing. But if you get the MUR, the thing just changes completely. It's the best opening ever. I don't know if that's how I want it to be. I think we're down to what? We have about 12 packs left, something like that. Do you have any? Do you have any card shops or anything you're planning in the near future, GM?
No, they just have like the same stuff, or they're all sold out.
Okay.
Like the newest stuff, they'll probably have a bunch of Chaos Rising available, but I don't think it will be off the shelves.
Okay.
Yeah, I might take a peek at the weekend.
What was the Zygarde one called? The green one? What was that called in English? Perfect Order? Okay. Iron Defender. That's going to be a 200 yen card.
Yeah, that's rough.
SCA, sorry man. I don't think we're going to get anything this time. Okay. Yeah. Iron Defender. Okay, unless this is a 3 rare card box, that is something again with Ninja Spinner. I got a 3 rare card box. I got lucky, and yeah, that might have been our 2 rares for this box.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I find these openings for Mega satisfying because the rare stuff is just so rare. Again, you complete the basics, maybe you get some cool SRs, and then the only thing people are watching for is you gonna get the SR or the MUR. I feel like in years past, Ascended is a good example though. Ascended Heroes, Mega Dream EX. I opened 18 boxes of that, homie. I still will pick up loose packs when I can. That is fun to open. Oh, got a second. Dode Kabashi. Yeah, the second one. Toucannon, I believe. Yeah, I love that Pokemon. Yeah, I'm shiny hunting in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon now. Legendaries, I'm shiny hunting in the Blueberry Academy, in the DLC. That's the DLC in Scarlet Violet. Going after this, I think I have a couple on Pokemon Go. They had a community day with those. I love that Pokemon. I never did anything with it when Sun and Moon was, out and new. But yeah, just something about the Pokemon. I like that. Nice that he gets an AR there. Yeah, we're down to about, I think, okay, Koso. I believe this is 12 packs to go. So, I'm going to say, again, we definitely got the 81 base cards here. 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we get one more AR or something. Maybe we get lucky with these end cards and get a 3-pack box. But yeah, 92, I was pretty much on the nose, right now. It's not great. You know, Alex Cook, 4-time Worlds competitor, our State of the Game contributor, he said that, you know, in years past, you could buy 2 boxes and almost complete a set. So it's pretty big change. I don't know. I mean, you guys, did anyone out there, if you're watching, did you open the Ascended Heroes and or Mega Dream EX? I am not always the smartest person. I opened the pack equivalent of 18 boxes. I couldn't get any seal boxes really, but I just, every time the convenience store had some, I'd go grab them. I think out of the 500 some cards in the set, I'm only about 340 in. I think I got some mirrors the other day. I got 340 out of the 500 some. And granted, a lot of them are mirror cards I'm missing, but that's unreal. Hey, there you go, Whale, bro. Got your whale out there. I would have loved to gotten the SR for that. But that will ultimately be a cheapie as well. I don't think there's a lot of value to it. It's a cool card, you know, if you're a fan of Whale. Oh, hey, check Ashideno. Cool. All right. I'm happy with that. Sun and Moon. Yeah, man. That's so good. Cool. Ashideno. I don't know if that's... When Alex and I talked, he didn't seem to say that this was competitive. I don't think either of us knew it was out there. So apparently competitive community isn't really discussing it. Remember, if you're a fan, though, that's a cool card. Man, Sun and Moon was fire. I was thinking, if I were asked what my favorite Pokemon games are, I played everything at this point. But I think number 1 would be Crystal. Gen 2 Crystal, which was the follow-up to Silver and Gold. Crystal was great because it had all the fun stuff, you know, excepting the Pikachu interactivity of Pokemon Yellow. It had everything, all the Pokemon. It had the Kanto region in it. Plus Johto, you know, had Cerebi and all that cool stuff. But then I was going to say probably number 2 for me would be Sun and Moon. You know, Sun and Moon, the original was great, but then Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, man, that's where it's at. I'm still playing that to this day with my 2 DSs, rubber banding, you know, shiny hunting. That's great. I think that's where I would go with games. Does anyone else, do you have a favorite games tier? GM, I know you're not a big gamer right now. Is there a Pokemon game you would be interested in trying more than another?
Ooh, I mean, I want to go back and get some of the Game Boy ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so probably find while I build out my retro station.
Oh yeah. Hey, do you remember Hard Gold, Soul Silver? I think we've talked about it before. It had this cool little. It was called a Pokewalker. It was essentially like a Tamagotchi, and you could take it around and walk with it, and you could use it. I think you could convert your steps into points in the game. And I have a sealed copy of Hard Gold, and I want to send it to VGA for grading. I want to display it.
Nice.
But it has a battery in it, and there's the potential it could get locked in customs because of the battery. So it's just in stasis. I got it somewhere. We'll probably have to take it back myself and put it on U.S. soil and then ship it. Yeah, I don't think I can trust it to get through customs. But you guys, that is the final card, Marshadow for Abyss Eye. Okay, so again, I got 58 loose packs from convenience stores. I got 1 box from a lottery, and they, as a stipulation for purchasing it, they required that they puncture the shrink wrap, so it didn't really qualify for my sealed collection because I want to have one box of everything. So I did 58 loose packs and 1 box. The Ashirena here, Granaruma, Morpeko SAR, another Granaruma, Dodekabashi, Mega Zeraora EX, Mega Chandera EX, the SAR. 2 SARs from my loose packs hit better than the box did. Mega Chandera EX SR, Iron Defender, Raibolto, Gragiono, Kessen, Yadoran, another Dodekabashi, and then Darari. So 81 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 93 out of 118. And the stream as well. Oh yeah, the Phantasmal ETB drawing for those of you who registered back in the day. We'll be announcing that soon as well. So thank you for stopping by, and see you again on Secret Base Trainer.
Bye bye.